Hi there, welcome to the Call to Cinema. Tonight we are looking at, well, I don't want to complain, but ever notice how whenever somebody says, I don't want to complain, like a complaint comes out? That's just the way it goes. It's like somebody says, I'm, I'm not racist, but something racist is going to come out right after that, right? Anyhow, packaging. Things have gone pretty crazy over the years when it comes to packaging, and recently we had the big Severance sale, the big Vinegar Syndrome sale, and people were clamoring to get things just to give an example, like this or one of the VSAs, and literally, this is a really good film, by the way, but this is a slipcover. You can literally find these at your not this one exactly, but you can find slipcovers at your local shop. You can go to your Walmart and you can find slipcovers. But it's become sort of like a fascination, almost like a Funko level thing to do. But when did we kind of let packaging get so lazy? During the era of DVD, I'm going to go back in time to the dinosaur years and talk about the DVD era. And even for the Blu-ray era, too, for some of the earlier stuff, they actually put work into getting a lot of packaging things done well. Friends, I'll give you an example. Right here is the latest edition of Scooby-Doo, right? Very nice. It's got a house. There's a little Funko Scooby up here somewhere. There you go. There's a Funko Scooby. Just going to stay right there and probably never be taken out of that. But it's very nicely done. That's cool. But the original DVD edition of this thing, it literally had the Mystery Machine with Scooby and Shaggy driving in it. The literal Mystery Machine. This little eventually went to cardboard, but this initially was a plastic Mystery Machine with working wheels. So, you can do that along here. That's cool. I mean, this is okay. I'm glad there's a mini book in here. And there's a little Funko. But this stands out. If I put two of these things alongside one another, and I just put them in my display cabinet, 9 times out of 10, somebody's going to look at it. Oh, that's cool. Is that a Mystery Machine? Where'd you get that at? And they're going to bypass this. They're going to say, oh, Scooby, kind of cool. So it's interesting to see the way packaging has devolved, I guess, in what we're in. And the idea is basically, are we becoming more lax in what we want or what we like out of certain packages? Because it's great to have a slipcover or to have a poster, fantastic. But this stuff is next level, and I haven't even gotten into this yet. So we're gonna go into more of this stuff here. I'm gonna get you. Here, Raj, can you take these? So which one do you think is cooler?
Oh, that's neither, right? Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, one of the very first things I bought now, and this was Lone Ranger. One of the very first things I bought when I restarted collecting stuff. And you think, well, this is it's pretty standard packaging. There's nothing really overly unique about it until you open it up and you realize that there's the artwork on the inside. There's the book, the other book, the cards and trading cards and bunches of other things from Lone Ranger. The sets that open up like this, actually, which are kind of cool. These are all in put away right now, actually. But you can see Lone Ranger right there and where the DVDs would have been. But it was an extremely well done set. He put this thing together well. Even the bonus features disc came out looking like this. Lone Ranger, Tonto. Work was put in, serious work was put into getting these things together and making sure they looked extremely cool. That was an earlier thing. That's the thing. When did we get kind of lax with this stuff? Gone with the Wind has gotten a 4K release. I think it's got a 4K release. It's got a nice Blu-ray release. But definitely the 70th anniversary edition of Gone with the Wind is 100% the nicest edition of Gauntlet Wind to buy. You open it up like this. You can see Scarlet. There's a book on the inside. So you take out the hardcover book. Well, eventually. Right here. And it is gorgeous. Aside from the book, it comes with a replicant of the letter from David Selznick. Some other write-ups and letters and other things in here as well, which I will get through. You get a book on Gauntlet to Win with this classic, cool little older style art. And eventually you come to the CD soundtrack and to the art of Gauntlet to Win, which has some art cards and the film. There's a ton of stuff. Anyway, so there's a bunch of stuff in here, and it's all super impressive and super cool to look at. I love this film, by the way. A lot of people don't nowadays, and it has some. I know it's got some problematic things, but it's a cool classic film. And let's follow up with one of the greats. So this one did come in on Blu-ray, but unfortunately I could not find the Blu-ray edition, but I did manage to get the DVD. So this is Blade Runner. I actually have a 4K of this as well, but will I ever get rid of this edition of Blade Runner? Hell no. It comes off like this. This is what's inside. I won't even bother to take it out. Look at what's inside here. Here are duplicates of the ship, of the Swan. There's actually a film still in this here. It's insane, the stuff we got here. We got like a motion film clip, miniature unicorn, spinner vehicle replica, rare art folio featuring works from Sid Meier and other visionary artists. And every single version of Blade Runner you think ever existed or probably didn't know existed. And this brings us to some cool stuff here done by Anchor Bay. Remember Anchor Bay? Remember when they did like really cool, really good stuff? So Blind Dead Collection, the Armand de Osorio collection. So I'm going to guess that once this comes out again, it's probably not going to look this kick-ass. But then again, it's coming from Arrow Video. Shh. So they may go with this. It is a coffin. And we got like Night of the Seagulls, The Ghost Galleon, Tombs of the Blind Dead, Return of the Blind Dead, a disc on Armando de Osorio, and this really cool like magazine style book that they did as well. And it's done in a coffin box set, kind of like the UK edition of the Universal Monsters set, Essential set. So yeah, if you're region free, you're probably going to get a lot cooler like packaging and discs than we do here in North America, by a large margin actually. If you're over in Germany or you're buying stuff from over in Germany, oh my God, they literally put a Texas Chainsaw Massacre in a board game size like release with a NECA figure and all this other cool stuff inside. It was insane. Twilight Zone. This is one of my favorite looking packages that I got in my collection, and it's just amazingly well done. So here we got, of course, Time Enough at Last. We got the Evil Doll episode with Telly Savalas. There's the Nightmare at 50,000 feet, something like that. And there's the Masks episode. But that's really cool. And, Lenticular was cool and all. But it also offered you other things as well. You got, aside from that, you got the Twilight Zone, the original series, Twilight Zone, the 80s series. You got extra bonus discs. You got the huge episode guide. And, if I can get it out, if I can find it. Come on. You got a replica of a full Twilight Zone comic book that was done from back in the day. Now, we know one of the neat things about this is not even necessarily the comic book you're going to get. There are 4 different Twilight Zone comic books you can get in the collection. So, legitimately, if you were like a serious, a really diehard Twilight Zone person, you'd probably be looking for all four comics, and you may have to buy more than one copy of it. Like but don't love this, but I'm glad that at least has decent packaging. This is the Black Marie edition of Texas Chainsaw Massacre. So if you ever watched the movie Texas Chainsaw Massacre, this is the truck that saves her at the end of the film. It opens up like this. It has a bloody apron, and it has the films right here. And I know a friend of mine that actually did use the bloody apron in the when he did the when he looked at the when he went as Leatherface. I'll get it out eventually. You think, I could really cut this and edit this out? Nah. Arrow, one of the best people when it comes to doing packaging. Here in North America, we got the Well Go edition, which was like nice looking and all, but it had nothing on this. This is the Phantasm collection put out by Arrow Video, and yes, it comes with the spear. So you're gonna put it in your hands and go like, boy. Then you can do that. It has all of the films in here, whether you like the newer ones or not. But oh my God, this was so well done. And you remember when they put a lot of work into the packaging for Walking Dead? Because I do, and I have some of the original ones. Look at this. This is from season 2. It was actually designed by Greg Nicotero, who designed all of the the characters, the zombies from Walking Dead. It's a gorgeous one where you can actually flip it up like this and get the box. I also have Volume 3, which is a fish tank with zombie heads in it, like the Governor one, and Volume 4, which has this girl kind of like almost like she's stuck to this tree kind of thing, like rotted to a tree. But these are amazing. These are so well done. Mwah! There you go. Walking Dead. And last but not least, just to show you what they do in other countries, this one is from France. So if you're an anime person, man, did you come in at the right time. Because this is a Blu-ray one, and these are extremely hard to get. How about this for my better half for Christmas one year? And it's one of the coolest things we got. This is a Blu-ray set of the series. It's Gold Rock. I can't remember what's called here in North America now, though. But is that not cool? So this is the ship. The discs are, of course, inside here. But look how amazing this looks. Just look at this. See, I want this here to be like my thumbnail. I'm hoping if I hold this up enough on the screen, it's going to come up as the thumbnail. But usually, when I say, hey, I hope this is a cool picture, I hope this is my thumbnails come up like this. But just watch it be my thumbnail. This looks amazing. You put an eye out with that too. So. And there has been good packaging done over the last little while. We've seen some decent packaging, but when you're looking at this stuff and you're thinking, well, I got all my slipcovers, or I got all my hard boxes, my VSAs, or my Severin slips, the limited edition slips. Remember, there's stuff out here that looks like this. It's okay to take a breath and say, you know what, I may have missed out on that hard box edition, but maybe I can get the regular edition as well, because these you're not going to get. These are different. These are unique. These are very cool packaging. I had a Harry Potter set over there, which honestly I was going to take out, but it was too big to take out. That's how intensive packaging for that set is. It is too big to actually take out. And look at that. Does it? Cool and everything. Can I put this back in the box? Got my cousin in the background there. He's being my Vanna White. This is the thing I have to be most careful with, because it's probably one of the most expensive things in my collection. Hints collection for that one. Anyway, there you go. I wanted to start in 2022 doing some vlogs on some different topics, so I'm probably going to do a few of these. So, yes, is it good to get a slipcover edition of a film? At the end of the day, it's between getting this and getting this. But And there's this. So am I glad that there's cool, unique slipcovers and whatever out there right now? Yeah, but it's kind of been the norm for a long time. I like when companies do something different. Some people complained about the Godzilla set that Criterion put out. It was too big. They couldn't fit it. It was too unwielding to fit into their into their movie shelves. I'm like, seriously? That, like, people put extra work in to do stuff like the Gamera set that Arrow put out, to do things and make it look different, unique, and kind of cool, or they like can literally sculpt things. And people's complaints are, well, that's not going to fit into my shelf. Well, what's going to look cool on your shelf? Like, this. Well, sorry, this is what you're going to see. Or this. Bring back the cool packaging. I don't mind paying a little bit more if the packaging is of this level, right? You agree? Just look at that. He agrees. I am Aaron. Thank you for joining me today in the Call to Cinema for a little short vlog video, collector's vlog. We'll be doing more of these on different topics. I have a few topics set up and maybe make a couple more of these today. Now, that being said, will they all come out today? Nope, they won't. I want to give a shout out to Strangeland who gave a $10 donation actually on my video that I did 2 days ago. I did not see it until after the video was done. So shout out for that, and shout out for Flickering Waves and for Zach. Those have been my 3 donation of people over the last month. So if you want to get a shout out on here, a special shout out at the end of the video, there's a donation link down below, and I do that for anybody that gives a donation onto the channel. Have a wonderful day. I will see you soon, and enjoy 2022. Maybe we'll get more like this, more, or even I'll take this. I will. I'll take this. Give me like things with like limited edition comic books and kind of like cool and particular art, and just overall well in packaging. There's such cool stuff out there to collect. So if you are seeing this stuff for the first time, and you're thinking like, wow, there was some really cool stuff out there. This is what you can get, and often normally for the price of a couple slipcover editions. So keep an eye out and keep collecting. I'll see you soon.